right? It's kind of redundant. We are in this fucking tiny little basement room. But I wanted to get something out of the way. Did you notice that what I did when I got on stage? A fist bump rather than a handshake. Do you know why? Because that's the only time I can get away with punching a white woman. Too soon? Well, you know, that joke works because every single time the MC is always white. You know what I'm saying? So as you can tell, I have a bit of an accent. So if you can't understand a single word I'm saying, you don't have a fucking choice. And guess what? There'll be no subtitles either. Try your best to figure out what I'm saying. Dickheads. That's the best reaction I ever got for calling someone a dickhead. And there's actually a bunch of people in the basement who I've managed to lure all the way from the Brisbane, from the Melbourne, straight all the way into a tiny basement room. That's great. Wow, geez, I can't believe I've got so many of my, you know, brothers and sisters here. Well, I can't believe it. This music sounded like casino. You know what I'm saying? Fuck me. I mean, fuck, man. How much money have you lost today? Now, catch me outside. Don't worry about it. So, you know, in the casino, just like here, there are only a few demographics, right? So you have like Asian people, you have like old people who are not present tonight. And you are also old Asian people. Best of both worlds, isn't it? So as you can tell, there are only a few demographics, right? So I'm telling that joke some years ago at a bar in the CBD of Melbourne, right? And sitting on my far right was like the only guy in the audience who's not laughing, right? So I kind of figure out why. Because that guy is actually like a 50 or 65-year-old Asian guy who's just crossing his arm the whole time, who kind of looks like my uncle or one of your cousins. Which I can never tell, obviously. Even you can't tell, oh fuck man, who's related to me, Jesus. Right? So I'm not sure why he's so displeased with what I'm saying. So I've come with two possibilities. Possibility number one could be that he is very displeased with the fact that someone who looks like his nephew telling a bunch of racist jokes about his uncle, who's not even his uncle, for the purposes of this joke, obviously. And the possibility number two is that this uncle-looking guy is still grieving over his losses at the gambling table. Wow, but then again, there's no way I can find him. I never tell who's who. So below my face, and probably at least some of you as well, I absolutely love martial arts. Obviously, a lot of you do. Obviously, yeah, don't try me. You know, don't try me. You know, yeah. So as you can tell, obviously you can't tell. In martial arts, at least the one that I learned anyway, you should place one hand in the front and one hand in the back, right? So for defending, defending. And I've been using this technique every single weekend in the pubs in Brunswick while I wash the toilet bowl. What's his hand for? Grabbing the sponge for toilet, obviously, and just swipe the bowl on the inside, you know, inside. What's this hand for? You may think, oh, what's this hand for? This is redundant, right? No, it's not. It's blocking on the shit water from splashing onto my face. That's the sound of getting jabbed by shit water. And next thing you know, I got fired from that shit job because my boss told me you are really shit at a shit job. Which is like the highest honor you can get when you're working in Brunswick. So yeah, that's what I get. Obviously, you guys are wealthy enough to buy a $11 ticket to a basement show. You guys are obviously faring a lot better than myself. So now that I got a lot of time on my hand, so what do now? I go back to my basic, which is boxing. And my coach says to me, wow, did you know that head movement is the most important thing in the entire sorry, my watch isn't working because it's made in China. But anyway, my cousin's probably too busy building it. So my coach says to me, well, You know, head movement is very important, right? And so I took the advice home, and since that day have been practicing my head movement all the time. So I've been practicing my head movement wherever I go. Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, including going to my unemployment Centrelink interview. So, in case you don't know what Centrelink is the reason why a lot of white people would rather be unemployed. Anyway, so I've given away too much tips for how to be Asian. Anyway, so I walked up to my Centrelink interview, right? And I was like, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement. And this consultant girl is like, are you sure you're in the right department? Are you sure you don't need to go to the disability support pension department? All that side, you know? Yeah, it's okay, you know? No shame here. Okay? And so I went on a date the other day, not with that chick in the back, not with her. Yeah. Obviously, for the purpose of this job, I actually went on a date. And so I obviously practiced my head movement as well, head movement, and she tried to kiss me, hypothetically speaking. Which is why I'm still single. A little while later, I also still keep practicing my head movement, right? And head movement, and I don't know why Indian restaurants don't like to serve me whenever I do this head movement. Yeah, did you know that? Shannon Murphy, her ex, is actually Indian as well, which is why she grabbed all my butter chicken all the time. If I do my head movement, just refuse to serve me. That sucks. Life sucks. So as I mentioned, I am single. Can't tell why from the handsome look on my face. Look like me. I look like one of those purple guy from the Regals, don't I? Yeah. So I'm single, right? So I asked my friend Damien, who has got a sold-out show. You can watch his show if you want, based on the reaction I'm getting right now. So Damien said to me, "Oh, if you don't want to be single, guess what? You should start working out, mate. Start working out, mate." And so I've been lifting weight ever since I heard his advice that day. Lifting. I've been lifting. You know, I'm still single. And then I kind of start realizing why by walking past one of those mirrors. Don't live here, don't worry. And then I realized why. It's because although my body got bigger than it used to be, but my head remains the same fucking size. So I just look like one of those Sky News babies who contracted the Zika virus. I'm saying? Yeah, just telling you a fact, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm wearing green, I'll just look like one of those giant sea turtles. In case anyone speaks Cantonese here. Yeah, some of you, right? Oh, that's good. So did you know that in Cantonese, I'll never pack a white guy speaking Cantonese, so never thought that, you know. It's one of you know, these guys like always pretend, I don't speak Chinese, or other people. But anyway, so you know what turtle head actually means, right? Turtle head in Cantonese can have the connotation of penis. So literally, I am a dickhead in Cantonese, which is why I'm here, evading being called dickhead. Speaking of turtles, let's not start with turtles because turtles are not very relatable. Let's talk about something more relatable. You ever got herpes? Because I always look at the white side of the graph. Always that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Asian guy usually don't get much of it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just telling a fact here, you know what I'm saying? A fact. Alternative fact, you know what I'm saying? Trump reference. Yeah, so apparently sea turtles, alongside humans, are getting herpes, not just in their, downstairs, the basement area, but all over their face as well. And I've come up with two possibilities. Yeah, two possibilities again, And those two possibilities I've come up with why sea turtles have herpes is because possibility number one is that after one of you, probably one of you over there, using one with condom, just straight dump it into the like a flush toilet or something, and just flush it down the drain, and out of it comes the pipe, and as it comes out the pipe, just smacks on the face of these poor sea turtles. And you see, it's all coming over, and that's how they get herpes. Obviously, that's bullshit, straight up bullshit. I just make up on the fly to amuse a bunch of gullible basement people. Possibility number 2 is that sea animals obviously don't use condoms. When was the last time you saw sea animals use condoms? Never, right? They'll swim around, fuck around. There's free spirit animals, aren't there? The animals are free spirit, aren't they? By definition, there's free spirit. Right? So, but fear not, they still got their plastic bags to use as condoms. You know what I'm saying? Ocean is filled with those things. You know, we don't send them A's, well, not that A's, but you get what I mean, right? So that send them A's they can grab and use them as condoms. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they still get herpes over their face. How? It's because of one type of animals. They're called the whales. Because when the last time you saw a garbage bag 6 feet in length? Never, right? That will never work, right? So even like a giant blue whale dick is like the size of this room or something. How can you find a plastic that big? No way, right? And so I've been thinking that it could be that after they have sex, they're like, and then some poor turtle just swim like right in front of them and go, they get G's all over the face, and that's how they get herpes. I suspect that could be the case. I'll never Google it, but I'm just hypothetically think that could be the case. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're welcome to refill me. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of sea turtles, anyone ever been to the SeaWorld? Yeah, on the Gold Coast. Yeah. So I absolutely love going to SeaWorld because it's absolutely delicious. Delicious. You know, every time I go to SeaWorld, I carry a bunch of chopsticks and cutlery and soy sauce and dump it all over there in the pool and just start, preparing for my sashimi. You know what I'm saying? Sushi. You know what I'm saying? Because sea stripper is always never there to defend them. You know? There are 2 beasts out there in the ocean, saving the refugees and while defending the whales at the same time. I don't know how that works, you know what I'm saying? But that's their choice. And incidentally, you know how SeaWorld is in Queensland, like southeast Queensland on the Gold Coast, which is also a place where you can find a lot of Japanese people. Obviously, they are there for one reason: scientific purpose. Yeah, any Japanese in the house? Yeah, obviously they're too busy fishing, obviously. Boom, 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 for scientific purpose. Yeah. That's what the MO is, I think. That's what the MO is. Yeah, at this point, it's time to learn a party trick. Would you guys like to learn party trick? Yeah, cool. So here's a party trick to make your friend bite his tongue, okay? Step 1, ask your friend, so where do you think is the state capital of WA? And when your friend, who's probably not retarded and uneducated, will say, Perth. Step 2, come closer. Step 3, uppercut in the chin. That's how you make your friend bite his tongue. Yeah, clever, right? Very clever. Okay. Obviously not clever. From the jokes I've been telling, cum joke and turtle joke and whale joke, and they don't really require a lot of IQ to come up with, which is why I'm kind of dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of dumb, and so over the years I've been looking for all sorts of ways, holistic ways to improve my IQ, and one of those ways was using my left hand more. You know, so I've been using my left hand to do awesome things like writing my left hand, drawing my left hand, wiping my ass with my left hand, which was very messy. We took a couple of days to clean up that shit was messy, man. Thanks to those fucking buffalo chicken wings, you know what I'm saying? And so, and last but not least, obviously, masturbating my left hand. I'm sorry, because my right hand was on the mouse. All the guy can relate to that, right? Yeah, obviously, yeah, you can relate to that. And all the women there just sigh, yes, so yeah, I did, but I don't. It's fine. And then I realized that from the IQ test I took,